Yes, real quickly. Let's talk about Davido and Bright Chimezie. Davido recently called Bright Chimezie to appreciate him. Davido actually said, "Listen, I got the inspiration for my new song from one of your old hits. The hit is because of English that Bright Chimezie recorded many years ago." And a lot of people are saying, "Oh, um, that Davido stole his song." And now he's trying to make up for it by gifting him. Some say $1 million. Some say he's been gifted a lot of money. Some reporting that he's given him about 40% or 50% of the royalties, and he's given another 40% to Omale and all that. So basically, the video is giving away the song. A lot of people see it as a good benevolent act, right? But some people are seeing it as if he's uh, he's trying to cover up a theft of Bright Chimezie's intellectual property. Mba, no be so. Let me tell you, I've been in the music industry for many, many years, right? Not just as a performing artist, but also as an executive that dealt extensively with royalties and all that stuff. I've taken a lot of people to court, and I've helped a lot of artists collect money, that's owed them, royalties. I've helped a lot of artists regain their masters. I've helped a lot of artists regain their control over their own intellectual property. Let me tell you, one of the videos I did I think a few months back, when the P Square them had their own issue, I told guys about it. There are different types of royalties: mechanical royalties, sheet music royalties. There's sync royalties. Different forms of royalties. Back in the day, royalties were different. People were just selling CDs, physical, sell the CDs and keep it moving. Now you can stream music and get paid and all that. And a lot of people see TikTok. TikTok can use your music, and then it can be either part of it can form it can either form part of sync royalties, right? Or it can form part of mechanical royalties, depending on who gets licensed who gets those mechanical licenses. People like TikTok will buy up a license from somebody, from one of these digital music suppliers, and say, okay, we're going to buy this song, and then whoever they pay you based on fresh uses and not based on views. I see some people saying, "Oh, this person took my song, and if you go to TikTok, it has about 300 million views." No, not be so. They're not paying based on the views. They are paying based on new interactions, meaning whoever uses that song new, you get paid per use, not per view. That's the problem. So make una no dey worry. See, if you listen to English Bright Chimezie's song, right, and you listen to Davido's song, yeah, you will see the vibe, right? But let me tell you, it would take Chineke Idianso to be a litigating attorney, right, to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Davido stole that song. In other words, if Bright Chimezie takes Davido to court, it's not clear cut that he stole his song, right? So Bright Chimezie most likely will not win that case. I'm just telling you. Listen to both songs, you see where I'm coming from, right? So knowing that, if Davido will come out and say, "Hey, Oga Bright, I caught this inspiration from you," right? And that's why I want to appreciate you. We should, in fact, say better. I know a lot of artists in Nigeria that have done worse. They've actually gone into people's songs and verbatim, they go grab them with the words, lyrics, and even with the flow, the rhythm, and the melody. They go grab them like that, and nothing they happen. And some of us not even talk about them. So because this man the video just came and said, "Hey, Bobo, you tried. We want to appreciate you. We want to start talking." The video, shout out to you. You did well. I wish other artists can just emulate this gesture of yours and the ways you've been acting. We need more artists to act that way, so we can respect more of these our legends, so they can appreciate things more. I love the way you treated this guy. Not to say that some people say, oh, well, he could have done that earlier. Yes. But guess what? It's never too late. And it's not really clear cut that he stole any song. Bright Chimezie no fit prove am. You go just vibe to those two songs. In fact, you go to ask yourself, well, how did this thing happen? Because sometimes you go grab a couple of bars. There are different rules to this copyright issue, copyright violation stuff. You have to lift a certain number of bars or the melody or the lyrics to a certain level. But this one, the man not even lift much, So shout out to Davido once again. Now we dey here. Me say make una the tifo. It's always better to have that conversation actually, before you use somebody's stuff, right? This one different. Now inspiration Davido catch from him, and he's appreciating the man. Fracas, more fire, fuka, ashimnene.
We4We Media Pinnacle Entertainment. Derima. More fire.